You guys, do you notice a big difference? In today's video, we're going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of the very expensive Dyson Airwrap Co-anda2x. This has to be the most expensive hair tool out there, like just the most expensive one, honestly. Not even like the most expensive Dyson, the most expensive blow dryer. It's the most expensive hair tool. Like, wow. This hair tool retails for $750. Insane. So I'm gonna blow out my hair. I'm gonna do one side with the Dyson and the other side with this Wavytalk blow dryer brush. This one is very affordable, probably one of the most affordable ones. So I wanted to do kind of like a very drastic side-by-side comparison. You guys usually really like those. So this is the Wavytalk blow dryer brush. It retails for about $70. I'm just gonna do a simple blowout today. I'm gonna use this attachment on the Wavytalk side, and then I'll use this attachment on the Dyson side. As you can see, the sides of the brushes are very similar. I would say that the Wavytalk one is a little bit longer than the Dyson, but this one's more like a ceramic brush and this is more like a rubbery material. And before we get started, I want to talk about each attachment that you get with each hair tool. So with the Wavytalk, you get this round brush attachment. You also get this oval brush attachment, which I have used before, but it's not my favorite because it's too big. And you guys know I prefer a smaller round brush attachment. This one will give me like a quick blowout, but it's not like something that I would personally reach for. You also got this nozzle attachment, which I also haven't used. A diffuser attachment, which, I mean, if you want to leave your hair natural, this is a good attachment to have. It's very good for traveling as well. And a paddle brush attachment, which I think I've only tried it once. And you guys know I'm not really into paddle brush attachments. I just like a round brush attachment, like 100%. You also got this little pouch, and all of this retails for about $70. I'll put everything down below in the description box, and of course if I'm able to tag it right here through YouTube shopping, I'll do that as well. With the Dyson, you get this round brush attachment, which is my favorite attachment from the entire kit. You also got this paddle brush attachment, which is very cool because as you can see, the bristles do move, so it just allows for better airflow. You also got this attachment, which haven't been my favorite. I feel like this attachment just doesn't do anything for me. I really thought this was going to be kind of like the Dyson Airstray. I've tried using this on wet and dry hair. You're supposed to use this mainly on dry hair to like touch up a blowout, make it like smooth or whatever, but I don't even feel like that does that, honestly. You also get a 1.6-inch barrel and a 1.2-inch barrel. And then I did buy this separately, but they also have this attachment available to purchase. This is the 0.8-inch barrel. So you have 3 different sizes for curls if you wanted to. So I'm first gonna do this section right here with the Wavytalk, and then I'll do this section with the Dyson, do like a quick side-by-side comparison right away. And then we're gonna time each side because I do wanna see which side is going to be quicker to dry. All right, let's turn it on. I'm using this in the highest heat setting, high speed. I really like this small round brush in the Wavytalk kit. This is the only one in the kit that is able to really smooth out my roots. And that is why I always reach for this one over the oval brush, for example, or even like the paddle brush attachment, because it just gives me way better results. I have very curly hair, so I need something that's going to be able to smooth out my roots. But once my hair is pretty much dry, I then create a curl. And this small round brush also gives me a pretty bouncy curl, so I really like that. Now let's move on to the Dyson side. Immediately on the Dyson side, I noticed that the hair tool is a lot more powerful. It gets way hotter than the Wavytalk, and I'm able to dry the section a lot quicker. So it is a big difference, but I'm not mad about the Wavytalk hair tool either. I feel like for the price, like $70, it's not a bad option. As you can see, the curl on the Wavytalk side is falling a little bit, but I still have pretty smooth hair for the most part. And obviously on the Dyson side, I do get a tighter curl because the hair tool is just stronger, hotter, but I'm not mad about the results so far. I'm gonna do the Wavytalk side now, and I'm gonna start a timer. So let's see how long it takes me to do this side, and then we're gonna move on to the Dyson side. So on the Wavytalk side, I feel like I'm able to get pretty close to my roots. I also think that I'm getting a pretty good blowout on this side so far. I feel like this reminds me a little bit of the Revlon One Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer, because even though my hair would look dry, I would have to do a couple of passes to make sure that it was completely dry. And the same thing happens with this hair tool. I feel like it's taking me a little bit longer to completely dry each section, but it did dry my hair. So, I mean, all you gotta do is just really make sure that you do a couple of passes. Even though your hair looks dry, it might not necessarily be dry. So just make sure that you continue to do passes until you feel your hair and feel that it's not damp anymore, that it's not like moist, that it's completely dry. I like that I'm able to do a little bit of a curl as well with this blow dryer. And overall, I feel like it's not bad for a $70 hair tool. My roots look pretty flat. My hair looks very smooth. And it took me almost 18 minutes to do this side, which isn't too bad, but at the same time, this side of my hair is less curlier than the other side. So this side is usually a little bit quicker to dry. But for the most part, I mean, for a $70 hair tool, this side is looking really good. So I'm done with the Wavy Talk side. I have to say, I think it looks pretty good. I feel like I was able to get nice shape on the ends. The top up here is very smooth. As you can see, it looks pretty good. If you wanted to use this on your bangs, you can get more volume if you like lift the hair tool up. But since I'm doing a side-by-side comparison, I just kind of like split it right in the middle, so I'm not gonna get like a ton of volume on my bangs. This reminds me a lot of the Revlon One Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer. I really wish that this hair tool had a medium heat setting. It only has the high heat setting, so it has cool, low, and high, but I still feel like it doesn't get super hot. The Dyson definitely gets hotter, which works just fine for my hair. But the Dyson does have different heat settings, which is nice. I am gonna clip my hair on this side just until I dry the Dyson side. I don't want the drying process of the Dyson side, which includes a lot of sweating for me, to ruin the Wavy Talk side. So just to be fair, I do want to clip it. So on the Dyson side, I immediately noticed that the hair tool is a lot more powerful. It feels hotter. I love the brush. Like the rubbery bristles just really smooth out my curls super well. I think the Dyson is better quality. I do like the attachments, obviously, that you get with the Dyson a lot more, because you get the curling barrels and then you're able to create different curls, different hairstyles. We're not going to be using those attachments today because I'm just going to be focusing on a blowout look, like on the round brush attachments. But this hair tool is next level. I mean, you guys know how much I really love this hair tool. Another cool thing about the Dyson is that it has smarter technology, obviously, than the Wavy Talk, because it has Bluetooth, so you can connect it to the app. You can customize the attachments. It's really, really cool. But also when you place it down, it pauses, so it kind of gives you a break from the noise, the heat, and then when you pick it up again, it starts again. So it turns on again, and I really like that about this hair tool. It is just so smart. I have to say, I love Wavy Talk as a brand as well, because they always deliver very good hair tools at an affordable price. Because let's be honest, not everybody's gonna want to spend $700 on a hair tool, and you probably don't have to. Like, if you have other hair tools, other options that are a lot more affordable, that work for you, that is completely fine. So I do really like Wavy Talk as well, because they do have a lot of cool hair tools that are so affordable, and I use them on a weekly basis. Like, especially their heated round brush, I use every single week. So love both of these brands, I really do. But when it comes to this comparison video, I think the Dyson side is looking a little bit better, and I'm just able to do my hair a lot quicker. All right, guys, I am all done doing the Dyson side. I think it looks really good. It only took me 15 minutes to do this side, and this side of my hair is way curlier than the other side. But on the Wavy Talk side, it only took me 17 minutes, so it's also not bad, even though this side of my hair is way quicker and easier to dry for some reason. It's just less curlier than this side. But you guys, do you notice a big difference? Let me know in the comments down below. This is the Dyson side. I feel like I have so much shine. The bounce is really nice. I also feel like my roots are like pretty smooth for the most part. And this is the Wavy Talk side. I think I have like a looser curl on this side, but it still looks pretty smooth as well. So yeah, do you guys notice a big difference? I think the Dyson side looks a little tiny bit shinier and a little bit smoother than the Wavy Talk, but it's not a huge difference, honestly. And I do have a little bit more of a curl on the Dyson side. But yeah, if you want to check out any of these hair tools, I will be tagging them right here through YouTube shopping and down below in the description box. And that is it for this video. If you guys want me to compare any other hair tools, let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.